During a storm, do you think trees are dangerous? Every hurricane season, people clamor and shout about how trees are likely to bash through your roof, break your windows, or not call you back. Let's look at some facts. You're 76 times more likely to win the lottery than be killed by a tree. You're 95% more likely to be hit by lightning than killed by a tree. In the 1800s, trappers in Louisiana would strap themselves to trees to survive hurricanes. The truth is, pruning trees incorrectly is the only real danger. Tree servicemen and people who frankly should know better will often trim a tree to make it look better when all they're doing is creating huge lacerations that open the tree up to be riddled with disease. It may not be immediate, but the death cycle has begun, and ultimately the tree will fall. Once this type of pruning is done, it's extremely difficult to reverse the damage. So why prune at all? Maybe you just want to create some distance between a branch and a window, or maybe you want to tidy it up a bit for aesthetic appeal. Or maybe you're just intolerant of any risk whatsoever. Whatever the reason, in terms of safety, it's better to not trim a tree at all than to do it incorrectly. Trees are strong, beautiful, living creatures. Like humans, trees can affect the environment around them. In a natural environment, trees can take care of themselves. However, an urban setting is not a natural environment.
And these trees are suffocated, given unnecessary chemicals, and generally maltreated, resulting in early tree death. Only a trained arborist can be trusted to fix it. There is a correct standard for properly pruning trees.
The canopy of a tree with its abundant foliage acts like a sail catching the wind. If the tree is already dying or having structural issues, this can be dangerous. As a primary branch grows further away from the trunk, more weight is added to the base. This downward force is called torque and is the reason primary branches descend. The secondary and tertiary branches further out, plus the foliage, add even more weight and increase the torque exponentially. Using a technique called reduction pruning, the trained arborist cuts the primary branch at a point just after a lateral branch that is at least 1/3 the diameter of the primary branch. This technique achieves several things. The reduced weight at the end causes the branch to naturally lift, and the reduced density of foliage allows for wind to flow easily, resulting in a safer, happier tree. When an unscrupulous tree serviceman cuts any branch at the request of a customer, this is widely considered unethical in the arborist community. They're only making the tree more likely to fall and trying to make a quick buck. Really, trees shouldn't be feared. By embracing proper tree care and not falling victim to fear-mongering salesmen, you can ensure that these natural giants remain a safe and beautiful part of your landscape. And who knows, with the right care, your tree might just become the best neighbor you've ever had.